giant cloud that we're driving into. One little thin line of clear sky. Hopefully that's the clear sky that we'll get tonight. Haunted house? You don't say. Good evening, everyone. We are in a very dark parking lot because we're going to a haunted house in Altamonte Springs called A Petrified Forest. Now, we've been to A Petrified Forest many times over the years. It started out as a local family attraction, has grown into more of a much larger type of homegrown thing still. It's not slick and glossy, it's not Halloween Horror Nights. It's what scares are supposed to be, as you can hear from screams in the background, at local haunted house type attractions. So I'm very anxious to go here. Different change of pace from Halloween Horror Nights. We're gonna go have some fun. There's a guy on stilts. Kids are petrified. We've got our tickets. This is the layout on here. We cannot film inside the houses, obviously. They ask you when you come through if you have a camera just to take pictures outside here. They do have two trails. One is Nightmare, one is Scary Tales. I'm very anxious to see the Scary Tales trail this year. Everything behind there is basically forest. And then back over there, we actually paid for a behind the scenes tour as well. We are joined here tonight by Jesse and Mary. By the way, it is never this quiet here. It's always packed. This is the only time that I've ever seen where there's no line at all. Jeremiah's ices are set up over there. There's a very jovial Satan dancing his way through the yard. We have very happy dead hosts over here with female and male. And the wildebeest guy that was outside. It is so loud here, I can't do a full review. Scary Tales, awesome. Second house, I think it's Nightmare. Yeah. Amazing, really scary. It's like the perfect night. We got a semi-full moon, spooky clouds, and we're gonna do a backstage tour next. So we just did a Petrified Forest, both trails. We did the backstage tour also. Awesome, well worth the money, I think. Scary Tales, pretty awesome sets for a mom and pop operation. The Nightmare house, there were some terrifying moments in there. We got paired up with one other person, so it's a thing where they pulse you in 4 at a time in your group, at least in our group.
I think you can have more than 4.
Yeah, you get up to like 6, I think.
Yeah.
But, and you walk at your own pace, which makes it really scary.
Oh, it's fantastic.
We'll tell you a little bit more in a little bit. All right, not the greatest place to do a review, but we're gonna try to do it because we're in the car. And again, if you bring a camera here, you cannot film in the trails. You can't take pictures in the trails either.
Yeah.
It is a homegrown thing, Petrified Forest. Like I said before, it started kind of in like in a backyard. They moved to a park. It used to have a single trail. Now it has 2 trails, and they also offer now backstage tour as well. The trails that we went on tonight, cost-wise, and I'm not sure if it's the same cost every night. You would want to check their website. It was $15 for a single trail, $25 for 2, or we paid $35 for the 2 trails plus the VIP backstage area tour, which was very good. They started offering the backstage tour as a result of like kids. There's a lot of little kids that come here, so there's a lot of screaming and stuff. But it's kind of like the scaredy cats type thing where some people want to be able to see how the thing works first before they go out and actually get scared. So costumes, they're not the most elaborate. They don't need to be. This is a mom and pop type of thing, but it is scary. There's certain parts, you know, you're basically in the dark for the most part of the tour, in a forest. And you know,
in some rickety wood
so
wood
it is,
walls.
You know, if you're a fan of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Friday the 13th and scared of those types of situations, this is the deal for you. Which house did you like better?
Oh, I liked the Scary Tales a lot. That was really cool.
And Jesse liked
Nightmares.
Nightmares? I like the Nightmare side better myself too. Scary Tales was great.
It was aesthetic.
Yeah, Jesse hit the nail on the head. It was very aesthetically pleasing for a very small operation. You know, every room in the house represented a different type of fairy tale, of which my favorite room was the Rumpelstiltskin room. I believe in.
You know who I am?
You know.
I think I think in the Scary Tales house was the one they had actually like somebody even swinging on a rope, you know, from a tree.
Yeah, that was insane.
You know, so there's scares on the floor, there's scares up above, and then in the Nightmare House, it's just basically anything that would drive your nightmare.
Oh yeah, room to room, it was so different from.
You're kind of like walking over a swamp at one point, like a little lake type thing. Oh, that might be in the Scary Tales.
No, that was in Nightmares.
Oh.
No, it's the 3 men in a tub. I think,
okay.
Scary Tales. And then
Gnats on the light.
there's gnats on the light. Chainsaws at the end. You know, all usual scary stuff. Clowns. Scary clowns in the forest.
Yes.
They've got them cornered here. So the guy we were paired up with, the guy that went through the nightmare section with us, he was terrified. He was running. First he started behind me, he was running in front of me, he was falling on the floor, he was running into the walls. So it's not like great. It's, you know, if I compare it to Halloween Horror Nights of course is very slick and glossy. Yeah. And I think Jesse was feeling the same way, but this is more in line with like a Hollow Scream type of thing where it's not necessarily the aesthetics of the sets that, you know, that are driving you to go to this event.
It's people that actually like are scary.
Yeah.
It's actually just going out into your backyard woods, like in swampland, like you don't know what's out there.
It's just a home feel. You feel more comfortable. Makes you more scared.
Exactly. So that's A Petrified Forest. I think that we, at least next week I'm going to try to hit another local haunt over towards UCF, and then next weekend we're going to try to hit another 1 or 2 type of regional places, either in...
I killed a mosquito! Ew, there's blood!
Oh, we put the blood
dude.
home.
Look!
Oh.
It probably been me. Man.
Now we have the Zika virus for a souvenir. But anyway,
it's still moving!
More haunt stuff coming next week. Alright, we're going to make this a quick video for today. We are back at it tomorrow with more park stuff, so I think we have a full weekend planned. So on that note, thank you for all of your likes, thank you for your comments, thank you for your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.